Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
back.
I'm trying to hurry up and answer it. I'm like, why? I can just tell her.
I know you guys were chatting. I don't know what you were chatting about.
Yeah, Mitzi, I'll reach out to you sometime when I have time that I can just sit and talk with you about it because I have to go out right after the live today.
Yeah, and I have to make phone calls after the live today, so it's going to be a minute for me as well.
Yeah, you had a not a good day. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was last
Did
night.
you have the storms yesterday, right?
Yeah, we had storms last night. Yeah, we
Jeez.
had, oh gosh, it was bad. Hi, Ty. Welcome in.
Hi, Ty, Vince, Dean.
Hi, Craig. I saw you last night. Hi, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah,
That was good to see you last night. Haven't seen you in a while.
See.
Hope Belinda's doing good.
And Robert, I saw Robert come in.
Welcome in. Mitzi, welcome in.
Yeah.
Dean, welcome in. Vince, welcome in. Yeah, I caught his live on Saturday. I didn't say anything, but I was.
No, I didn't watch that. I've been doing a big because I was so sick last week. I didn't really do a lot of watching YouTube last week, so I was like, I got so much to catch up on. So
yeah, well, it was interesting because they were talking about moving bed filters, and they were asking he was asking what kind of media that the guy was going to put in it, and I agree with Vince. I think a buffet of different media is the best way to go.
Best, yeah. I will definitely catch up on that one. I mean, I catch up on everything of his, but he must have been like, what the hell, girl? I was like, watch, comment. I think I sat here till like midnight one night. Yeah, I was trying to catch up on a few of them. Gary 625, my buddy Gary, I was catching up on a lot of his too. And then realized he had surgery. I was like, geez, missed all that. He's already at the thing getting his stitches out today. I'm like, geez, a little behind. Welcome in, Cheryl.
Welcome in. Oh, I said hi to Cheryl.
Oh, you did? Okay, I missed that one. But yeah, I am super excited for Rick and Vince and the guys at New Forest. Gosh, that thing just went up. And did you catch Rick did a little short, I don't know if it was done today or a couple days ago, because again, I'm just catching up to stuff. But it was kind of like showing he started way back to what it looked like before they started Phoenix 2. It was like, I did not catch that. Dilapidated, neglected.
We have had such horrible weather. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it is.
What are you reading? Not being a good window, less cuts, more stress. How does that work? Good luck, Dean, with your window project. Hi, Lance. Oh my God, Lance. Did you catch his with the corned beef hash? Oh, that looked delicious. And happy St. Patty's Day to everyone Irish out there for tomorrow. I'm sporting my Celtic.
Oh, yeah. I should be. My mom was Irish.
My little St. Patty's Day things. Yeah, I'm like 50% Irish and English. That's my dad's side. Then my mother's like beef stew. A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my maiden name was Murphy. And then I married an Irishman, Keith.
Aha. Wow. Yeah. No, I was trying to look up some things because of your little goldfish that you have.
Mm,
It was like pine coning a little bit
yeah, she
and kind of
she was
bloated. And
did
she's
not
still
handle the
bloated.
cold good at all.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Let me see if I'm gonna I'm gonna look something up.
Like I said, I did when I saw her on her side for a few days in a row in the bottom of the pond. I said she's not handling this temperature below freezing well at all. So I took her out and I have her in a big 40-gallon tote inside the shed right now with warmer water. So that water is up to about 50, 55, 56. So it's like 12, 13 degrees Celsius. And she's much better. I treated her with Canaplex because that was the only thing I could find that would help dropsy pine cone. And she's smooth now. Her scales are all nice and smooth, but she is still huge as she always was. So she's been old a long time. So I never knew if she's egg bound.
Hi, June.
Is she just retaining fluid? Is she just, I don't know. She's been like that for a long time though, like years.
Yeah, June's jungle, if you noticed, is not there anymore. June,
You set some plants.
I took all of June's plants. I have them sitting outside in the 55 and gonna wrap them up and get them shipped. And then snow hit.
Oh,
Well, I mean, this weather hit. I knew the weather.
I know
was
this weather
bad.
is just.
I couldn't get out to get them to the mailbox, and then now we have freaking snow.
I know.
Don't
it's
get me
awful.
started on the weather, please.
Yeah, I know the weather's horrible here too.
So pissed off about that.
Yeah, Vince, I think it's dropsy, but I don't know. Now she's not pine cone. They're not sticking out. They're all nice and smooth, but she always has that big belly underneath her. And I know it's a she because I know I have 2 male comets that were chasing her early last year, summer when the weather got warmer. Pike bait, then. Oh. No.
Yeah.
I give them their chances.
Okay. Well, when you look up dropsy, it says that the symptoms are severe internal organ failure, usually kidney, caused by bacterial infection, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So what causes that kidney failure? You ever think about that?
Well, I did do kind of like a deep dive on that when I saw the pine cone, and they have so many things that they say. It could be water quality, stress, could be something they had internally all along.
Well, okay. So when you talk about water quality, what do we usually think of when we talk about water quality?
What are you talking about? Like,
well, I mean, okay,
those are normal. That's a normal.
Well, I mean,
ammonia, zero nitrate.
Right. Our normal tests, they focus on ammonia nitrate, nitrite, pH, general hardness.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one thing that our test kits do not test for.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing that they don't test for is a direct cause for dropsy symptoms in fish, which I thought was pretty interesting when I did a deep dive on it.
Yeah.
And it's called barium. And when you look up barium, you will not be able to find a test kit that tests for barium levels in your water. And the crazy thing is here, let me pass up this one. Barium will actually, if your fish are exposed to levels of barium, let's see. It says barium can affect a koi fish's kidneys, although the severity depends on the solubility of the compound and the level of exposure. While insoluble forms of barium sulfate are relatively non-toxic, soluble barium compounds such as barium chloride or barium carbonate are toxic and cause significant fish health issues. And a lot of their issues are kidney issues. It will create bloating, pine coning, stuff like that.
Interesting.
So, yeah. So when I look into that, I'm like, okay, so how do you get barium in your pond?
In your water, yeah.
In your water. Well, crazy enough, when they go up there and I'm not being a conspiracy theorist here, guys. You can go anywhere on Google. You can go anywhere and Google cloud seeding and stuff like that. They do it. We've documented it. Everybody knows it. They don't hide it anymore. The two major compounds in cloud seeding is barium and what's the AL? Aluminum. So barium and aluminum is what they're spraying up there. So when it rains, it's literally raining barium and aluminum. And when we have our ponds, when it rains, it keeps concentrating and concentrating and concentrating and building that barium level up in our ponds. There's no way for us to test it to find out how much levels of barium you have in your water. You get what I'm saying? There's no test kit out there that tests for it. So, but there is there is a thing on the market. Let me see. Here, removing barium from pond water typically requires ion exchange system, water softeners, reverse osmosis, or chemical.
Get a Geiger counter.
Yeah.
Mitzi said, get a Geiger counter.
Or chemical precipitation to turn soluble barium into insoluble compound like barium sulfate. Specialized products like Bariclear are designed for larger bodies of large water bodies to bind and settle the compound, which is then removed through filtration. So, hi, Greg. Welcome in. So this is my thing. If they're going to keep spraying up there, okay, we really should be testing for barium. That's my point. Because the smaller the fish, the more that they're going to be affected. The larger the fish, the longer it's going to take for them to be affected. But I want to get something that I can test the barium levels in my water, because that is kidney failure. It will cause kidney failure, which will be bloating, which will be pine coning, all that stuff. So that's my thing. Because, I mean, I don't know if you have done any of that. I haven't, because, like I said, there's no test kit out there for it.
No, but I had I watched Simon's video. He did a video on up north koi ponds. Simon, he did one about that. He sent a thing of his water out to a lab to get tested because of that. The Colombo test kit and the other test kits you have only test these certain things, and he wanted to know exactly what was in his water. And so that I've been thinking about that, because there's a place, you know, in the next town over that is like a well water place that'll test water. And I wanted to see if they will test for like you're saying, other items that aren't normally tested in our water, iron, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think they feel like what they're spraying up there is safe, because by the time it goes through the filtration of the earth and the rocks and the soil and all that, and then gets into your well water, the concentration of barium is so low that it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
But
plus now my pond is covered. It doesn't get rainwater now. now it won't.
Yeah, they're doing
now
it.
It won't. It did for that goldfish's whatever 7 years life with me so far had rain, but I mean, from now on, there isn't going to be rainwater in there. But yeah, it makes me. I do think I want to do that. I want to take them a cup of water and see if they can do an analysis of everything. Kind of like when you go for
that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take a vial from the sink, and then a vial from this pond, and then a vial from that pond. And I'm going to go ahead and bring them all in. I'm going to mark them and ask them to go ahead and do, and I'll pay for it. I have a water test done on all of them because
that's what I'm
my thing. I'm concerned about I wanted to put up a bunch of tub ponds out there and get some rice fish and put some guppies and all that. Now, if it's going to keep raining this barium crap and aluminum in the ponds, then
I'm with you, Vince, right now. I'm like, thank God I got a roof over it.
I know that's well, see, you're lucky, and that's what I was getting at. The tarp I put the sun sail over my ponds. It collects it all, then drips right into the pond.
Oh yeah,
it's doing me no good keeping that rain.
Good for rain, good for shade and heron proofing type thing, but for rain,
But I mean, and this is good, and this is my concern too. I know there's fish keepers out there that have barrels set up outside to catch rainwater. And what are the levels? I mean, you know what I mean? You keep letting that rain keep accumulating in there, and we need to somehow get some kind of a test for that barium.
Welcome in, Jerry.
Yeah, he was on Zibby's cooking with the Munchie Mafia. I actually saw him. He was looking good. You were looking good.
Yeah, I just saw him come in now. So
yeah. But I guess I mean, it could be nothing, but it could be something. And you won't know until you test your water. And I am going to go get my water tested because I want to know what the barium levels are. And not only that, but you know how hard it is to try to find out what barium level is safe for a koi pond? Good luck. Good luck. They don't tell you. Because it was really never an issue until they created the issue. And now somebody needs to do really good research to find out what levels are safe to where it's not going to cause kidney damage in fish and stuff like that. That's what I want to know. I want to know is 0 safe? Is maybe 2% safe? What's safe?
I don't know. I would think you'd start to see stuff though in lakes and streams, and you know what I mean? They should be seeing.
You may eventually see that. That's what I'm getting at. The more they do it, the more you might see a problem, and then everybody's going to go, "Oh crap! Now we got a problem." Why wait for the problem to get here? You know what I mean? And I hate to say it, but I mean, I am on Facebook with a bunch of koi groups. And I'm telling you, I keep seeing these fish coming up that are pine coned, have sores on their sides. This has never been a thing in those groups. It just hasn't. And now all of a sudden, it's the thing. Hi, Carl. And now that it's becoming a thing, I'm actually seeing it more and more and more. And I'm like, I wonder if that's not from the barium. And now they're starting to get. I mean,
that's what June's saying. There are less fish in rivers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows why? But I mean, you gotta. I mean, especially I don't know if they cloud seed out in the UK or not, but I mean, if they
I don't know. I never heard the term until you just said it.
I
never heard that term before.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's not. They don't deny it. It's not a conspiracy theory thing. They literally, they admit that they do it, and they're paid to do it. And I mean, you look up cloud seeding company, and you'll get a long list of people who will do it for you if you pay them. It's a thing. Trust me, it's a thing. But I mean, if they're doing that in the UK around a fish farm, or even here around our fish farms that are breeding, I mean, what's it going to do? to the fish. I mean, I'm just worried about the fish, I guess, is what I'm looking at. And using outside rainwater into my tanks. I'm not going to do that. I never have done it, but I sure as heck ain't going to do it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good thing he's got a lid over his pond, because that was the smartest thing I think you could have done, is to keep that rainwater out of that pond. I need to think about doing some stuff different. I think the days of us being able to have outdoor ponds and have the sun shining on them or whatever.
Vince just said the same thing my head said when you first mentioned it. I'm like, what the? Oh my gosh. I don't mean to laugh. I'm laughing more because I just got myself a new sweatshirt. It said it's the description. It's feck. It's an Irish. Oh, that was one of my things I bought when I was over in Ireland. I bought a sign. It says "Feckin' Egypt."
Okay. That's so funny. All right, this is cloud seeding is a weather modification technique used to increase precipitation, rain or snow, by dispersing substances like silver, iodide, or dry ice into clouds. These particles act as nuclei, causing super cold water vapors to condense, freeze, and eventually fall as precipitation, commonly used to elevate drought or boost their water supplies. Okay, and that's all they're going to tell you is in it. But if you look into the companies and type in what do they use as far as cloud seeding, they use a material that is Ba, which is barium, and Al, which is aluminum. That is a common, but they don't want to advertise that. So they kind of don't tell you that. You have to really do a deep dive into finding it out, and you need to go to the company's website. So you need to find a company that does this and then ask them what kind of material they use. But barium is used. And you can Google it and find out.
All right.
But that's pretty much
Mark.
What it is.
Welcome in, Mark. Welcome in, Cecil. I'm trying to hurry up and get the names out.
Welcome in, you guys. Hi, Sue. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's... Yeah, you can do a deep dive into cloud seeding, and they show you... I mean, just before they had it all over the news. I mean, it's not even a secret. So, it's there's no shame, whatever, on the company's part. But do you remember in Texas when they had that absolutely massive flood that killed all those kids at that campground that they were all at, and they all got washed out? It was all over the news. It was a special weather event. Kids drowned. I can't remember the name of it, but they actually sat down with the guy who actually cloud seeded right before that event. And they were asking him, why would you cloud seed knowing that it was going to get so bad? And he said, we didn't think it was going to get that bad. So, yeah. But I mean, whatever. But yeah, they fully admitted they were up there cloud seeding before that big event. But anyway, so yeah, but I mean, I'm not here to talk about stuff like that. I mean, I just want to know the how we can test for the levels in our water.
Yeah.
That's where my main concern is. I just want to know, and I can't find anything, because I was going to give that link to you so you can get that test kit and go test it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to probably just do kind of like what Simon did. He took sent it away to a lab, and they gave him like a deep dive of exactly what was in his water. More than just ammonia, nitrate, phosphate. It was much more stuff on there. So.
Yeah. Well, I just think that we, as fish keepers, have our brains in a little bubble and don't think about all the other things that our koi fish are exposed to.
Right.
And therefore, we always look for these same things to, because water quality is a broad term. And they just literally only focus on like 6 things, 7 things. It's like, okay, there's other elements out there in today's world that they're being exposed to.
Yeah.
And that's why I decided, to go ahead and just look that up and say, okay, what effect does that have on koi? And yeah, it actually does affect them severely. I mean, it causes kidney damage and dropsy and bloating, same symptoms.
What does he means he gets lost in America? He's in Ireland, right?
Oh, June, really?
Have you checked with your water company? They did, and they were no help at all. Thankfully, we're not on town water here. We're on a well. But
yeah, Robert's saying it was ramped up in the mid-40s for farming and lack of water in California. I'm amazed. Cali let this happen as
Looney is our government.
many other government has been here. Oh, yeah, really. Yeah, I know. Well, I was talking to Mitzi about it, and she grew up in Utah. And they cloud seed in Utah all the time, ever since she was a kid, because they need to have the snow on the mountain. And she was saying that they would tell her as a kid, you guys need to stay in today because they're going to be cloud seeding up the mountain so we can have snow. And so they stayed in the house the day they were cloud seeding. Now we're walking around out there with that stuff. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's just something to think about. Have your water tested. That's where I was going with it. Yeah. I'm going to go to the water company. But again, the water company, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they know you're testing for fish and you don't say why you want them to test for the barium, if you don't deep dive with them and you just say, hey, I just want to test all the levels and, just to make sure everything's okay. Can you test it and tell me what's in my fish water? They're going to be more apt to give you the truth. If you go in there like a conspiracy theorist and say, I think we're being poisoned or something, they're going to be like, what the heck? I don't even know that they're going to be honest and truthful with you.
Jerry says
your water tested.
Yeah.
So you get yours at the health department.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, and Simon had a company he mailed it off to. I believe it was within UK, I think.
Yeah, there's right. I know this sounds crazy, but right past the insane asylum we have out here, the next building is the water company.
Oh, okay.
So I know right where it's at. I can just drive up there and bring one in. Yeah, it's really close. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that. And I want to see what the levels are, because I think they counted on the fact that by the time it hits your water and it's treated and everything, and you get to it, it's safe, which it is, I think. But what's it doing to the pond? That's not because our filters that we have on our pond will not filter it out. The only way to filter it out of your pond is by getting that barium binder, and you chemically treat it, and then it binds the metals, and then your filter can catch it, and it keep it away from your fish so it doesn't harm your fish.
Yeah.
25.
They'll give you a written report.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad price to pay to find out what's in your water.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't care. I'd pay whatever just to know what's in the well water. You have no idea.
Yeah, because I mean, what if you go in there and you give them their test, and then they come back and they tell you that you have high levels of barium? Now to go get a barium binder and treat your pond, because you don't want that to happen to your koi. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's bad enough it's happening to one of your goldfish.
Yeah.
And you don't want kidney issues with your koi. You don't want that crap.
Right. So, no kidding.
Nobody does.
No. Yeah, we had ours tested when we first bought the house here, because this used to be like hundreds of years ago. It was all the land around here was a great big cow farming. So the water, all out, well water, we had to have the filter put on because our night rates are real high. But and our pH is wicked low. We have real low pH when it comes out of the tap on the, even in the outside spigots. It's very low pH here. It's like 6.0. So
wow.
I'm constantly having to up my pH and everything here. I have a big, huge bucket of sodium bicarbonate.
Okay, so as of March,
we've been here 31 years. Who knows what's under the ground now? You know what I mean? What's coming in well water now? 33 years. We've been here 33.
It says as of March 2026, Florida, Tennessee, and Louisiana have passed laws banning or heavily restricting cloud seeding. In Florida, they've actually made it a 3rd-degree felony to cloud seed.
Hey, welcome in, Jody.
Welcome in, Jody. Thanks for being here. And
welcome in, Shane.
Montana and other states are aiming at prohibiting the release of substances for weather modification. What's the other states?
Oh, wow. So Jerry has a very high pH here. Wow. It's weird how it's so different. Just catching up on all the water out here is either well or municipal. Yeah. Yeah. Almost everyone in Chester, we don't have any, we don't have town water. Everything's wells. Every home has their own well. Are you on a well, Christine, or town water?
Yeah.
I'm in Beto.
And when was this? Let me see this. This is interesting. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Mitzi has town water.
Wow. This is very interesting. I just found this out. Here, I'll show you guys. So this is very
should be saving. You have a topic for your off topic.
Yeah. Here you go. House passes bill to ban cloud seeding and to enhance animal torture penalties, which is good. And that's as of March 5th. And it says in here that the Senate is waiting to pass. It's waiting to go to the Senate. But it hasn't gone to the Senate yet. So there you go. That would be nice. No more cloud seeding. That would be great.
Yeah.
If they got rid of that, that would be nice. Then we don't even have to worry about this. I'm just worried about the fish because, man, when I checked into that, and I'm like, shoot. And New Hampshire was one of those that were not on the list. I mean, you guys accept cloud seeding, so they're doing it there. So I'm like, man, I wonder if that's not what. And then I'm thinking to myself, God, I'm glad she put that roof over her freaking koi pond.
Yeah. I am too. The sun was wreaking havoc with the stupid algae in there too.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I just wanted to bring that to people's attention and let them know that, hey,
Yeah. What a lot of difference the pH is from different people, all around, in US. Cecil is 6.8.
Hello, Beto. Hi, Cecil. 6.8.
Yeah. In June, June is at 8. Wow. Yeah, mine's 6. It's too low for koi, so I always have to up it.
My pH comes out at about 7.0.
Carl is asking what's the difference. I don't know what you're referring to. If it's pH, different fish have different requirements for pH. So If your water is too low for that specific fish, you need to up it. And if it's too high and they require something low, you need to lower it.
Yeah. We're sitting at 7.0, 7.5. Yeah, that's about where mine's at. It's usually right around 7.0. It's
That would be perfect.
yeah. That's one thing I don't ever have to worry about is the pH.
Yeah,
Even
that's
when I
nice.
check the pond in the back, usually it's 7.2, 7.0, somewhere around. It's never low and it's never high. I don't usually have that issue at all. pH is not an issue.
Yeah, ours has always been low, so I'm used to it though. So I mean, I know it with all my fish tanks, same thing.
Yeah.
But I am glad I'm not on town water because I don't have to worry about them throwing something in there and you have no idea. Because it's not like they're gonna, let you know they threw chlorine in there or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather be on well water. The bad thing about well water is like it depends on your well. I can't go run my hose for 2 hours and do a top up on the pond. I've got to let the hose run 20 minutes, then stop it, let it recoup, then run the hose 20 minutes again. So, but it's just stuff you live with. You know what to do. It takes me a few days. If I'm going to do a big, healthy water change on the pond, it's going to take me a couple days to bring that back up. If I'm draining, 8 or 9 inches, it's going to take a couple days to bring it back up.
Look how long it took me to refill that whole bottom pond. I was pushing it, man. I was going hours at a time.
Yeah.
I've
done it a few times. And then my husband goes, well, you're running the hose a long time? I'm like, yeah.
I know. It's like
no water pressure at all. No, it's like, okay.
I know. You got to be really careful. That's the one thing I don't want to do is have to dig another well.
We was thinking that too. I'm like, yeah, I wonder if we should invest in that. Especially where I'm like, I got the fever. I got the koi fever. I want another pond and another one.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. I don't think ours will ever dry up because of the fact of we have so many underground springs on this property. Yeah. But my biggest thing is burning up my well pump.
Yeah.
It
hasn't dried up at all. It's just, it definitely doesn't recoup the water as quick as it did when we first moved here. But on the flip side, I was not using the water that I was back then too. When I first moved here, I had 1 fish tank, so it's a lot different years ago, but.
I get it. I want another pond. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason. Welcome in.
I definitely have the multi-pond syndrome, and then watching Vince and them with the polytunnel. I even started looking into that.
I would love to put a polytunnel up here, but I guarantee you that thing will not last.
The stupid kingfishers around here, you wouldn't worry about the.
Yeah, but it wouldn't last here. I
know. That's the thing.
Are we going to withstand 60, 70 mile an hour winds? It's not going to happen. It would be torn apart out here.
I know. They have one down the street across, and it's funny. Every time I go by, I take a look at it because I'm like, I want to know how it did this winter, And it's ripped to shreds on the top.
Oh, but, yeah.
Again, I don't know what type of plastic they used either, but I do think of it, though, like how I can what I could do to make the roof a little stronger, but it'd be able to put couple ponds in it. Either that or I'm going to buy a glass greenhouse.
We would have to put up, you and me both would have to put up like some kind of a wind barrier to stop it.
I know. It's the wind whipping across all the fields here.
Exactly, because she's got fields, I've got fields. Yeah. And that's what you guys don't understand. When you're in town or in a forested area, okay, it's not as windy. When you're out here and you got miles of open land, it just picks up so bad, and it's so worse than being in town. Polythene, yeah.
Yeah, Robert, we buy we drink bottled water ourselves.
Oh, geez, that's fine.
I wonder if anyone still does dew collectors.
I don't know. We used to do that back in the day in school when I was a kid, but I don't know that they even do that anymore. Yeah, open and windy. Yeah, you're screwed. You can't. There's so many things.
Lance wouldn't let me dig a second pond. Health department says no. Aw.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Carl, that's decent weather. That's about what it was here yesterday. And then now we're snowing.
Wow. 15, so 58. So, oh, gosh. Like I said, we had that one day it got up to 72. Oh, it was absolutely glorious.
Got that right, Mitzi.
Yeah, and then the next day it was right back down to the freezing cold.
Yeah, really. As if that would even help, though. Hi, Lori. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Lori.
6,
I just want to see what Shane's saying. The comments go. I got to go back and I don't want to miss something. Yeah, my car 65, but was a weak metal, but was okay to repair.
Robert, geez, 90. Yeah, Robert, you know what? You guys are going to be in the triple digits by Wednesday. I don't. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, dude. Yeah, did you see that? The whole West Coast is going to be triple digits. They're going to be baking so hot.
Oh my gosh, no, I didn't. I've been watching what's happening in the middle with all the.
Yeah, they're going to be like go outside and crack an egg on your car and.
Oh my gosh, no, I didn't see that. I was watching the thunder and lightning storms and the wind.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get really, really windy tonight, like 50-mile-hour gusts tonight, overnight.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. You're going to get what we got. We got it bad. Mitzi and I were.
Yeah, I did a little video and showed it to Pat over the weekend here of what the plastic out there around the pond is looking like. It's getting beaten to heck.
Yeah, I mean, it was gorgeous yesterday. You could walk out there without t-shirt, just a t-shirt, just walking around. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
And now it's freaking snowing. That's why I got the freaking blinds shut. Yeah.
Come on, baby. I know.
Yeah.
It must have been in 20 minutes, half hour, huh?
Hang on.
Yeah, you. Come on, I know. 5 minutes. Come on. Come on. Okie dokie. She comes in almost every hour. Comes in for like 3 minutes, lets me pat her for like 3 minutes, then she goes back and sleeps.
That's funny.
She needs her mama.
Let me do this really quick.
When mild winter leads to extremely hot summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I would love to have central air. I hate those air conditioners in the windows. I hate it.
No, yeah.
Big obstruction in every window.
There you go. There.
What are you looking up?
I'm going to show you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
There you go.
Bye, Sanibel. Oh my gosh.
That's what it's doing. I took that.
That's what you have today?
Yeah, right. Yeah, like about an hour.
God.
Yeah, it was about 10:30, 11 o'clock I took that.
That's what's coming in tomorrow here then?
Oh, yeah. And look, you can see when you look out there into the field, you can't see nothing. You can't see nothing, no matter which way you look. It's like freaking ridiculous.
Wow. Ty has
Isn't that ridiculous?
Heat pump. Very nice.
Ridiculous, guys. I'm not happy.
I know. We're having a snowstorm next weekend too. They're showing it for Sunday into Monday. Yeah.
Oh, I hope so, Mitzi.
I have some windy sun right now, so hopefully that is coming your way. Oh, hopefully, right?
He's got an air source heat pump hooked up.
Yeah, I know. That's nice.
That is nice. It is. It's ridiculous. And you can see the green grass. That's what pisses me off. The grass was all green. It was so beautiful. And then this. I'm like, seriously? Really?
I know. I sent my brother, he lives in Tennessee, a picture of the snow that's still out here. I'm like, gosh, dang.
Oh, you still have
All this
snow on the
rain.
ground?
Oh, yeah, we still have snow, yeah. And he sent me a selfie of him on his lawnmower, mowing his lawn. I was like, oh.
Oh, my gosh, girl. I did not know you still had snow. Shit.
Yeah, we still have snow. I'm hoping this rain, we're supposed to have this rain all day today through, most of tonight. So I'm hoping it'll get rid of most of it.
Freaking unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm telling you guys, I'm so
March
done
is the
with
toughest month. March is the toughest month. It's like, enough. I just get it over with. I'm done with winter. I'm done with it all.
So am I. This is ridiculous.
And I'm itching to get out there and build stuff, do something. I'm going, I get cabin fever so bad in here. I'm going stir crazy.
Exactly.
I can only clean things so many times. Like, okay, I did the closet. I did the cabinets. It's like,
oh, God.
I need to get outside.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. It'll help. I get it. It'll help.
Yeah.
I'd rather it come in the form of it was pouring last night. I mean, just pouring down rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely lucky, Shane. No snow. And if you do, it's like just it's there for a day or something, right? Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't last long there.
No, I'm so jealous of that.
Well, and here's
the
the
longer season, they have a longer koi season, a longer growing season.
I think you're too
Hi,
far
Peter.
up there. Hi, Peter.
Welcome in, Peter.
How you doing? I think you're way up there enough to where you are not in the risk for tornadoes, right? You're just okay.
No, I never have that.
Yeah, see,
we get the nor'easters bad, like the wind and the snow storm. We get the nor'easters.
I'd rather have that and just not have tornadoes.
Tornadoes. No, I'm glad I don't have that. That's so destructive. My gosh, what it's done.
Snow in the northeast. They get snowed in, yeah. Oh wow.
Wow, that's crazy, huh? We do possible
2 today. Oh, okay. So you're in the path. Yeah, you're definitely in the path.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Next day.
And I'm like a day, 2 days after her.
Yeah, I'm always. You can ask Mitzi. What's going on over there? What's going on over there? What's going on over there? Because I know that whatever she's got is going to come my way. I just it's like she's like my weather station. Like she's constantly having to give me weather updates, and for that, Mitzi, I apologize. But I mean, come on, it's a good source of information, though. Possible tornadoes, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, the tornadoes scare me. I'm so glad
And she is always watching the weather. Yeah, we actually got hit by lightning last night, like I was saying, but we don't know exactly where it hit. But that's also a threat. I mean, you don't think about getting hit by lightning because you see it all the time. You know there's taller things out there that are going to take the hit, so you just don't think about it. And yeah, I mean it was crazy last night. We had
smoke.
Well, it was the loudest boom. And let me just tell you, I've been to Essex gun range and for the sheriff's department. And okay, anybody that knows anything about Essex in our area knows they actually blow off cannons and stuff over there. Okay. I mean, this is an all-out gun range of every kind of weapon you can think of. And believe
Welcome
me,
in,
they
Corey.
play with it. And Corey, welcome in. And anyway, so I've heard big booms before. It's, you know, no big deal. That boom was so freaking loud. I mean, that was louder than anything I have heard before. And everything went dead. And then like 15 seconds later, everything came back on. Now, I'm like, oh, what the heck was it? Sounded like it hit the roof in the front of the house. So we're checking. He ran upstairs and he could smell smoke burning up in one of the rooms up there. Gosh, and I'm like, what the heck is that? You smelling something? He's like, yeah. He went down there and checked the basement, and there was smoke all in our basement where all the wires are. So, yeah, we had to have the fire department come out last night. And, thank God they came out because it was – the best the fire department can think of is that it hit the biggest pole that shines on my pond in the front yard, and it traveled down – the wires came into the house, blew out my phone wires, and went out the jack in one of the rooms out upstairs. And yeah, so they were here for quite a few hours watching the walls, making sure that there was no hot spot. Guys, that thing that they used to check your walls, oh my gosh, the thing was cool. I'm like watching this thing, and he's like, he was the chief of Ashcombe. I was walking around with him, and he was showing me how they check. They have this thing that actually can see in your other room, your other room. It's so neat. But yeah, they made sure that we were safe, guys, before. Ooh, yeah. No, I'm not. I don't plan on going on any show this year. I've got big plans this summer that hopefully will. They were plans last year, but I'm hoping this year that we can follow through with them this year.
The plans come to fruition.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff to do here.
Me, I'm not committed to England yet because I'm kind of waiting. I got a hurdle I got to get over, and April, May time frame around there. Just make sure everything is okie dokie.
Yeah.
And then maybe try to plan that. But it's funny, we were talking about this last week about the different koi shows that were in Florida. I'm like, I didn't even realize they had some koi shows around. So I think I'll probably really check into stuff this year and maybe hit a couple of them around here next year. I don't know. I know I wanna hit that koi farm that's down in New Jersey that Chris Stubbs went to. I want to check that out. When I saw his video, the gardens look beautiful down there, but yeah, that's out in New Jersey. So that'll be a couple-day trip. So.
Oh, it's actually that far. Yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah.
I would drive to get there one day, stay overnight, then go there in the morning, because if I do end up buying koi, then I need to head home that same day and bring the koi home. But.
Yeah, actually, Jerry,
I won't do it until we have our the grow on done in the
all quarantine. My heaters are absolutely fine. They're all running absolutely fine. I'm surprised. Now, they told me that the computers would be the first thing to go, and the TVs and something else. I forgot what he said, but nothing was affected.
Peter. Peter's listening, but he's going to be busy doing his fry boxes.
Okay, Peter. Well, we're almost out of here anyway. We only got 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Oh, Ty's
how that is, Ty.
LA Koi Show this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, I want to know how that is.
Yeah.
Is it being hosted by Mystic Koi? Do you know? Because I really like Mystic Koi. Yeah, we got.
Do a video on it, Ty. I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, actually go live, man. Cece, hi. Welcome in. You're doing well.
Welcome in.
Yeah, yeah, I would love for Ty to go live. That way we can go over here, go over there, check this out. Go. But that's why it's nice to go live when you're at those koi shows, so
Yeah.
people can direct you and say, "Go check that out, check that out, check that out."
I'd rather fly to Florida than out.
Yeah,
Vegas
we're gonna
or
have to
California
plan
way.
Florida.
It's such a long
Let's plan.
flight.
We're gonna have to plan next year in Florida. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
look
that
that
would
up
be
too
fun.
and find out where. I'm gonna
'Cause I
look that
love
down.
Florida. I love Florida. I'd love to move there, but my husband is like, nope, he does not like the heat, and I love the heat. Glad I don't have the outdoor pond going. I found a koi farm 1.5 hours south of me. Oh my gosh, Cheryl.
Wow, Cheryl.
I would be happy as anything. Welcome
Orlando.
in. Who is it?
Attraction. Welcome.
No. How do you know? No, it's the
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. No, it's the Gardena show being hosted by hosted by ZNA. And is that Melvin? But we are going to go check out Mystic Koi. So Ty's going to go check out Mystic Koi.
Wow.
Huh. Jerry has one 30 minutes away. That is where I get all my stuff from. Wow.
Peter, we're doing good.
Doing good, Peter. Just waiting.
Yeah, we're just waiting. We both have our wheat germ ready to go, and I ordered more wheat germ from. I don't know where you getting your wheat germ from, but I'm getting mine from the Pond Guy.
Oh, okay.
That's where I get mine.
Yeah.
So I got more.
Mine, I usually get it. It's Blue Ridge, the brand Blue Ridge. I get it from the
Melvin.
It's a garden center but he specializes in koi gardens. So he has a lot of plants and everything, but he does sell koi there. That's where I've gotten all my koi from, except for when we went to Vegas and got koi from a couple dealers out there.
So you're saying you get yours through Blue Ridge?
Just the wheat germ, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that and see which one's better.
Blue Ridge. I'm gonna be testing some of my food this year because last year, I know it's not a topic to bring up 1 minute before we're ready to end. We'll do it next week. But the water is yellow tinged. It's yellow all the time. I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like yellow brown tinged, and I don't know. I don't know if it's my Sake Akari that I used all summer or not. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. I can't get the brand that I think it's I don't know if I'm gonna say it right. Nutrimare Koi 360. I cannot find that we can buy it here, but I did find it was another offshoot. It was a Nutrimare. I can't remember now what it was called, but I'm gonna buy some and give that and see what it does to the water.
Well, Google ain't much help because you don't have any of this stuff in your pond. It's saying that if it's like got a yellow tinge, it's saying that it's botanicals, basically, is what it's saying. Because it's saying fallen leaves, twigs, and bark. You don't have none of that. Yeah, you don't have that.
I don't have that. I don't have any tree near there.
You're gonna have to do a deeper dive because sometimes
it's like yellow brownish, like what I would think in it. If I saw it in an aquarium and I had wood in the aquarium, I'd say it's the tannins in the water. But I don't have wood. You know what I mean? It's a liner. There shouldn't be tannins. So the only thing I can figure out what it is I think it's something to do with the food.
Oh, that could be.
Cheryl used Blue Ridge last summer and her water had that yellowish color. Oh my gosh, maybe that's it. I was like, I would hate to think it was the sake. God, that stuff is so expensive. No, this was this summer. Before the roof also. Yeah, the roof didn't get moved over till when?
Yeah, but you didn't have organic stuff in there though.
I don't have, no.
Yeah, I've been watching your pond when you're putting.
No,
it
I don't. I never have leaves and stuff like that in it. No. Oh, Ty, you give me another. Have you looked at? Tony, I got to write it down. I just wanted to try something different. And I just wanted for my own test to see if it is something to do with the water. I have not tried that koi.
They are.
I have not tried that koi food, Ty. I will go check that out. Thank you. I know we're at the end here, so
it says overfeeding fish.
We'll bring it up next week. That way we can investigate a little.
Yeah. All right. I'll save this, but I know that's not your problem either. So yeah. Okay. I was just going to show you something, and it's not your problem. So I know that's not your problem. So yeah, I'll deep dive into that and see what we can come up with and what.
Oh yeah, Lance is saying something about the wood structure. No, the wood is cedar.
Yeah, it's not that.
No, and it has a metal roof over it.
And you have a liner.
And a liner, yeah.
But I know what he's saying as far as like the wood rails.
Leaching in, yeah.
Leaching in. But here's the thing. I have the same wood on my pond as you do. I have wood all around it.
With a liner,
my water's not yellow.
And this started way before we even moved the gazebo over there because we built the gazebo on the other side of the patio.
Yeah, I think honestly, it's
my name, Short Body Koi, Melvin.
Then
I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna
I think it might be
my buddy Andy from Derby Koi did a study with different foods and putting it in water and leaving it and just seeing 6 feet deep. We're both 6 feet.
And they're saying that do a little experiment and go ahead and grab some water, put it in a cup and leave it there. And
with some food. And that's what I'm going to do.
If it stays brown, it's dissolved tannins. If it's clear, leaving debris at the bottom, it's sediment. We know that, but what's causing it?
Yeah. And he saw a big difference between his foods. Some really turned that water like that murkish browny yellow color, and others were like almost very clear. So it was his, because he was having the same issue with the pond water. So makes sense. I'm like, I'm gonna, because I've been using the same food all the time. You know, I use my sake akari, I use Blue Ridge.
Yeah, but that's what I use, and I don't have that problem. Yeah, if anything, you can use activated carbon. That will kill the color.
If
the color's not hurting the fish and whatever it is.
Yeah, no, they don't seem to be. It's just me looking at it. I'm like, I want to see the white fish look white. There's that yellow tinge. And if I put it in a glass, there is like a yellow browny tinge to the water.
Yeah,
and ammonia is 0, nitrite is 0. I have a little nitrate, obviously, because they've been in the same water now without filters running since November. But
yeah, I wouldn't leave the active carbon in it though, because I'm not a big fan of that with koi.
Yeah.
I'm just
No.
not.
I'll do my little test, but I'm gonna look into the food that Ty just asked me about. So
okay.
Yeah, and Robert's saying cedar would color the water reddish color. That's why we have the gazebo going out over past the pond.
Yeah.
And it's a metal roof. So the posts and rails and all that cedar, but it's outside of the pond.
Yeah. So yeah, she can sit there next to the pond and still be underneath the gazebo.
And dry. Yep. And the wood the framing of the wood that's under the metal roof doesn't get wet. It doesn't get wet. So it can't be leaching anything, but
Annie, hi.
And I had the issue before we moved that even over the pond, because we didn't move that over to the pond until almost the end of summer. But well,
All
we'll
right.
pick up another conversation next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us for
Thanks
this
for joining us, and have a great week.
We appreciate
We'll
each
see
and
you
every
next
one of you guys.
Monday. And
Yes.
for UK, we'll be on at 5 p.m. over there still, because they don't change their clocks until the 29th.
Oh, a week after spring. Okay.
Yeah, so next Monday we still have the
We'll still have-
4-hour difference versus our normal 5-hour difference between them.
Oh.
Well, for me and them, you would be different, right?
Right, but yeah, a week after.
Yeah, they haven't moved. They haven't gone to daylight savings yet.
Not yet. Okay.
So they got another week.
Okay, you got another week, guys. Sorry.
And then we'll get back on track with same time all the way through October.
There you go. All right, guys.